from the Queen City. Striding in, Edgar Martinez. He'll get a start. In this one, under the lights. From the stretch. Grounded to the right. And he is out on the tag. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Carrasco is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. Utley's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Larry Doby. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Circle change, too low, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Finley is there, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. A ball and no strikes. Hamels, a 6'4" lefty. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. 2-0 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping in, Billy Williams. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Kemp runs. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Utley. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Smoke toward third. Martinez scoops it up. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steve Finley becomes the first out of the inning. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lays off 1-0. Piazza stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball in for a strike. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 one more time. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Molina is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the third out. Digging in, Chase Utley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side hit hard. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is digging in. Luis Gonzalez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Hamels goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw in time. Now in the box, Joe Torre, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit hard on the ground to second. Utley to his right. He has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Popped him up. Pujols near the first base bag makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Larry Doby, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 2-0. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Utley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Albert Pujols goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. High in the air into shallow left center. Doby moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Piazza, a base hit in his first trip. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Utley is off at first with 2 away. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Ready for another chance? Jim Edmonds comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Chopped weakly to the left. There is Desmond, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. At the plate, Billy Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hit hard on the ground to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball left side. Desmond has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A little bouncer. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. There to take it is Ramirez, and that's the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Cole Hamels. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
1-0.
And he takes ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hamels ready with the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is swung on and missed by Utley as he's retired for route number 1. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's Desmond now at short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Molina, base runner at first with 1 out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Grounded back up the middle, and there's out number 2. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in now, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Utley onto the grass, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is skied into short left center. Kemp comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready once again, Chase Utley. It was a walk in his last trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And that misses 2. One out, nobody on. And Utley not fighting at that one as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Carrasco. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Carlos Carrasco.
Brian Dozier is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Larry Doby. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Billy Williams would be next. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Ready for another chance? Billy Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Finley will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th, and he is in there. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in once again, Jim Edmonds. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0-for-2 for him to this point.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Doby is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 to count. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Utley is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Shortstop, number 2, Hanley Ramirez. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tyler.
He's set and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So coming to the
Third baseman.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Piazza waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate. Orlando Cepeda will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Cepeda absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. First pitch coming, here it is. And this will be fouled away. One and one.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike. hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding into the box, Chase Utley. It was a walk in his last trip. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted in the air to center. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Albert now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to.
Got him looking, and that'll. Settling in now.
Moving on for the Dominican Republic. Center fielder, Matt Kemp. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Ryan Madson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Finley. He'll be the one to lead it off. Felipe Rivero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Piazza. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Piazza goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Francisco Mejia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to